Broadcasting live from the Business RadioX studios in Phoenix, Arizona. It's time for Valley Business Radio, spotlighting the Valley's best businesses and the people who lead them.
Hello and welcome to Valley Business Radio, where we tell the stories that traditional media tends to ignore and help connect you to the right people. I'm your host, Dr. Adrian McIntyre, and I'm joined in the studio today by Abby Fink, publisher of the Arizona 100. Welcome back, Abby.
Well, how are you?
I am well. This is an exciting time of year, a little bit crazy time of year. There's a lot going on.
There is so much going on. Happy holidays.
Thank you.
We've got year-end stuff. We got hot parties. We got shopping. We got, oh, goodness, all sorts of stuff. It seems like
we try to fit more into 3 weeks of every year than we do most of the rest of the year, between the meetings and the parties and the wrapping things up and the buying stuff and all that.
I mean, we should think about, April, May, maybe a little second half of the holiday giving.
Do a little intensive sprint right around the
Who do we talk to about that?
The people.
The people.
So what's coming up here in the next issue of the Arizona 100 with everything going on? What are we going to see?
Well, we decided to do something a little different with this issue and kind of thinking about the spirit of giving. And, we've talked before about how powerful and impactful our nonprofit community is throughout the state. So we decided that this issue that's coming out this week was going to focus on nothing but our nonprofit community. And so we went to our Facebook page and said to our many fans and followers, tell us about your organization. We want to hear about the great things that you're doing and the need that you fill in the community. And we're going to pick 15 of you and profile you in this next issue. So we got a tremendous amount of response. It was, of course, very difficult to select the ones that we wanted to focus on. So rumor has it we'll probably see some of those other nonprofits sprinkled in throughout the year. But this issue was really fun to work on. We learned about a lot of new and different nonprofits that we hadn't been aware of before. Some names you might recognize, but mostly some that are, kind of a little bit below the radar, but are really doing some amazing things in the community. And what was so nice about it was really to learn about and solidify what we've already known is really about the passion and compassion that our communities have throughout the state, that there are really well-meaning individuals that started organizations, are filling a need for something that they weren't aware of before, and they're doing it just really out of that sense of purpose. And so it's been a real honor for us to highlight those organizations, and the issue will be out on Thursday. And so we look forward to having the community at Y learn a little bit more about these various nonprofit organizations.
It's such an important part of the fabric of our community because, we focus a lot in this studio on businesses and corporations, small business owners, really running the gamut. What we often fail to realize is there are a lot of folks working very hard to create the conditions in which the community can flourish. And whether they're working on health and human services or, social needs or economic development needs or just a whole range of things for humans and non-humans.
Right.
It's really exciting. And I think this issue is going to be a fascinating window into that world. Where do people subscribe? Where do they learn more about it?
Sure. So that is, again, going to be issued later this week. You can sign up for our free subscription at thearizona100.com, and that will land in your inbox. And otherwise, you can follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And we have a website, of course, as well at the Arizona 100. And again, we've featured nonprofit organizations throughout the year. They're doing some really wonderful things. And this is just a one-time focus on some of these great organizations. And as you said, we have a very thriving business community and throughout the state. And most of these organizations are giving those opportunities for volunteer folks to volunteer, filling a need in our community. Certainly, they all will be happy to accept financial support as well. But it's a really great way to shine a focus on some of those great organizations. And we are happy to have done it and send that out into the world as part of our holiday gift back for supporting the Arizona 100 this past year, and as a way to say thank you to those organizations. And we look forward to an exciting year ahead in 2020.
It's coming sooner than we can even begin to imagine. The Arizona 100 is a unique publication of 100-word stories. It comes out twice a month. Abby Fink, publisher of the Arizona 100, thank you for joining us in the studio.
Always a pleasure. Thank you.
For all of us here at Business Radio X, this is Dr. Adrian McIntyre. We'll see you next time on Valley Business Radio.